Hello, I'm Amy from Food Banjo, and today we are going to be making Italian margaritas. So what is an Italian margarita and how is that different from a regular margarita? Well, basically a regular margarita has tequila, an orange liqueur like triple sec or Cointreau, and lime juice, hopefully from fresh limes. An Italian margarita just has the addition of an almond liqueur like an amaretto in it. So we actually don't have amaretto, but we do have an almond liqueur called Drago today. So we're going to be using that. It smells really good. I love how almond liqueurs smell. So let's get started. So one thing that is optional, but I'm going to do is I'm going to rim the glass with a little bit of salt and sugar mixture. Normally, a lot of times margaritas have just a salt mixture, but because almond liqueur is a little sweet, the sugar kind of adds a nice, kind of brings in the sweetness as well. So to do this, we're just going to take a lime, cut it in half here, and we're actually going to garnish with a little bit of lime. So since I have this cut, I'm just going to cut like a really thin slice here with a knife, so that way I can use it as my garnish later. Let's see. Okay, that was a terrible slice. Don't do this. So I'm going to try again. Try to get a nice thin slice here, but something that is a full slice. So this is better. Maybe a little thick, but it'll work. So then once you have a cut lime, what you can do is you take your glass, we're using a martini glass here, and you just run the lime along the rim here. This juice is going to help that salt and sugar stick to the rim. So then you can just dip it in the salt sugar mixture. Sometimes, you can do the whole rim. You could do half a rim if you prefer. Someone is chuckling over here. I don't know why. Maybe I'm saying something inappropriate. All right, so there we go.
You just mash the whole top.
Okay, just mash it in, he says.
Yeah.
Like that, and spin it around.
There you go.
All right, there we go.
2 seconds.
He's the expert. Okay, so we have our nice glass all ready. So then what we're going to do is we're going to start mixing up our liqueurs. So tequila, we are going to use just basic silver tequila, and we're going to want to use, 1.5 ounces of this. So pour 1.5 ounces. Put it in this one. 1.5 ounces tequila. And then we're going to do 1/2 ounce of triple sec. There we go. And then we're going to do 1 ounce of our almond liqueur. Like I said, a lot of times you can use amaretto. This is something slightly different that my mom left here over the holidays. Thank you, Mom. And so then we're going to use 1 ounce of lime juice. So you can measure this out. Usually also 1 small lime is usually about an ounce. So we're just going to pretend that this is exactly 1 ounce. Just going to squeeze both half of the limes in there. The smell of fresh lime is so good. Okay. So I have it all in here. Smells really good. And now I'm going to call in my partner in crime here. He is really good at mixing cocktails. I am not good at shaking cocktails up. So Josh today here is going to help mix our cocktail.
All right. Grab our ice. We have it in the fridge here.
All right, so we have a thing mostly full of ice here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you want to put your contents in the glass so you can impress your audience with what they're getting. You can see there's no roofie in it, anything like that. Should probably add
That's true. Yeah, let's not talk about roofies.
And then just pour it in, glass at an angle. Down. You don't have to do it too forcefully, but we do want to get it cold, so we do it a lot, making sure everything gets around there. Slap it on the side.
I was gonna ask, do you usually like count when you're shaking, or how long do you know to shake it for?
I do it by the temperature I can feel in the shaker, as well as the sound of the ice. You can hear the edges being kind of worn off, and that's kind of a good time to stop.
Okay.
All right. And then here's our. Did you want to pour?
No, you go ahead.
All right. Okay. And any leftovers, I get to drink.
Otherwise, I get to drink it.
Okay. Good job on measurements then.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you. So you can see it has this kind of pretty orange color. And then we're just going to pop our lime slice in there. There we go. So it does kind of, you can't see here on the video, but it does kind of float to the top. So it adds a really nice kind of pretty look to the drink. And then I'm just going to taste it here. Yeah, that rim, the salted and sugared rim is really nice because it does add kind of an additional flavor to the drink. But yeah, you kind of, the amaretto comes through, but it's not too strong. So definitely different than a regular margarita. And if you do like amaretto and almond liqueur type stuff, definitely try an Italian margarita. It's really delicious. Do you want to try? Come back. It's your reward for shaking the cocktail.
Che bella. Ciao.
Ciao.
Arrivederci.